Somebody came down here in 1993 with Willie Rushton. Can you turn that camera on this man? They'll know who he is.
Thank you very much. I can't live up to that build-up. I can't wait to hear what I'm going to say now after that. Very nice of you, thank you.
I mean, 2 years ago when you came down, it was one of the most popular things. Well, it was the most popular thing on the whole festival. And you were looking forward to tonight?
Very much so, yes. Nice to be back at the old Cricklade, yes. Got to mention our sponsors, by the way, folks.
Who would that be?
Who would that be? None other than Approach
can I get in here as well?
Approach Vauxhall. Approach Vauxhall with caution. They could be armed.
They are, and they were very... Indeed, right. So what's been happening for... Well, I know you've been doing the stand-up thing, which is one of my favourite shows on TV.
Yeah, I'm known as Uncle Baz on the circuit now, which is very nice. Because together and separately, Willie Rushton and I have been up to the Fringe in Edinburgh about 4 years running, so I knew them all. And it's really great. The producer, Claudia Lloyd, said, I don't want somebody who looks like they could be in competition with the others. I want a host. And she said, you'll do. And it's like you, it's the hair got me the job, I think.
Yeah, it's all the white. There's
I've got this new shampoo, Tip-X and Go.
We're using the same one.
We do.
all this sort of new, what is it, new old comedy and all that business.
I hate all those labels, don't you? Yeah. Alternatives got devalued and discredited years ago. It doesn't mean anything. There's a swing back to funny now. Yeah. The young ones talk about Ben Elton nostalgically. Well, that was Ben, yes, no, that was the 80s, that was Thatcher, they say. Really, I'm serious.
Yes, they do. But you've written some great shows as well. Can you name a couple of those for us?
What? Through the years. And I'm still writing for people who are still with us as well, thank God. No, through the years, it was Eric and Ernie and Tommy Cooper and Frankie Howard and Les Dawson. And
real classics.
Oh, well, I was very lucky. I was around at the right time, and I wrote for everybody. 21 years of the two Rons and a lot of Eric and Ernie shows. And Cooper, of course, who was just...
Did you become friends with these people while you're doing it?
Yeah, I met a man, I met an American writer years ago. Danny Kaye did one television series in America. It was brilliant. 6 shows or something, and never did another. I don't know why. And I met an American who worked on it. I said, what was Danny Kaye like? He said, I never met him. They were in a motel down the road. They never met the great man, and I couldn't work like that.
Because he was writing for them, he never met them?
They never met the star. They got messages through minions, you know, Mr. Kaye would like this, Mr. Kaye wants that, Mr. Kaye doesn't like that. And all the people I worked for, I knew. They were friends of mine. So you knew their habits, the way they spoke and the way they reacted and everything.
Is that where you got the humour from, listening to them and finding out what...
being with them, you see. If I hadn't been with them and known them and had a jar with them and a meal with them and gone around with them, I wouldn't have been able to write for them in the same way. Because you knew how they'd react and how they spoke.
Yeah, so you knew what sort of nuance...
Yes, it's like a tailor making suits, you know. Everyone's different. Right. You've got to fit them.
Right, now, there's one thing we got in common. I'm not very funny, you are.
What?
But we got the hairs.
The hair? Oh, the hair's wonderful. Wonderful. Oh. Yours?
Well, are we
Mine's not bad.
Well, you're going to grow it a bit?
There's a new shampoo as well. Have you heard about it? It's called Empathy. You put it on your head and it goes, I know.
I don't think I'll be able to do much more of this because this man has got to go on stage anyway. I think it's far too funny. So I'm going to go out and sit down and listen to him.
God bless you, sir. Pleasure to meet you. Pleasure to meet you.